Do not accept the labels that people try to place on your children. And I say this because yesterday I got a call from my daughter's kindergarten teacher. And as she's explaining my daughter's behavior, I guess over the last few weeks, which I am just now hearing about, she's using words like my daughter is whiny, she's talkative, and she's referencing her maturity level or lack thereof. My daughter is 5. So I'm not saying that my child doesn't have things to work on, but at the same time, she's a child who is 5 years old. So now we're trying to place labels on a 5-year-old from a very early age on what we think she should be doing at whatever level you have made up in your mind that a 5-year-old needs to behave at. So now I have a problem. To be honest, 2 years ago, before I was saved by Jesus, this would have been a problem and I would have used a few choice words. However, this time I simply sat there and I listened because God is my Savior and He is working on me every single day. I listened, I heard what she had to say, and I said some prayers for her because I know her job is not easy and I honestly could not do it with other people's children. However, at the same time, the enemy will try to sow seeds of doubt into our minds and our children's minds, trying to make us believe like our children are something that we need to fear or we need to challenge or work on when really they're just children. And so this woman sees a lot more children a day than I do. She sees things that I'm not able to see. So I'm asking God also to lift the veil off of my eyes so that I can help my child through any behavioral issues that we are going through at this time. However, in these moments, the enemy is trying to take your focus off of God and put it on to Him. He's trying to make you see your child and this woman as an enemy. So if you're going through this, remember to not always take everything that people say about your child at face value because it's not always true. Of course, your child has things that you need to work on with them, and that is okay. However, for people to place labels on your children and for you to receive that and think that your child is bad or they're negative or there's nothing that you can do to fix these problems is untrue. And we do not operate from that space because that is not where God would have us to operate from. Your child is a beautiful, fearfully and wonderfully made creation from God. And that is what we need to be sowing into each one of these children every single day. So do not take your focus off of that. And do not let people put labels onto your children. Remember to keep your focus on God at all times.